scan the wall and move past, or any of these Netflix fans out there. If you're into comedies, please check out the movie Sex Drive.
Oh yeah,
hilarious from beginning to end.
I was thinking the same thing. I was with you on that one.
My God,
it was hilarious. It was
movies like that, that get that not so much advertisement. Great movie, excellent movie. It was funny from beginning to end. Didn't have to do much cursing. Another movie that you need to check out, Strange Wilderness.
Oh, it was hilarious.
If you people have not seen these movies, it's just like those sleepers, like when the movie There's Something About Mary came out. Nobody wanted to see that movie until, Ed Love and Dr. Dre got on the airwaves and said, hey, you got to check this movie out. It's hilarious. I'm telling you people, check these movies out. Strange Wilderness. Check these movies out. Sex Drive is one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, man, it doesn't have to be comedies as well. You can. There's other movies that people might have skipped that were good as well, like The Uninvited. There's another good horror flick that has a great twist at the end that people, in a horror flick.
Sorry.
No? You didn't like it?
No.
Come on.
No.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great.
No, but definitely Sex Drive.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Sex Drive gets it. Uninvited was okay, but it had a little twist at it. It reminded me so much of Identity.
They're two different stories, though.
Identity. It was good though. I won't front. People, it was good. It was a good movie, but it's like one of those movies that you got to really sit down and watch it. Don't expect too much from it, but when you get to the end, it's like, wow, okay. Like Identity, you were sitting there and it's like, what is going on? What the hell? Then when you finally get to the end, it's like, oh, okay, But anyway, like I said, first show, I think we're doing pretty good, right?
Yeah,
first show.
I hope so.
We're going to do a lot of messing up on this, and we're going to sound kind of off.
Yeah, we're newbies, okay?
But, hey, we're trying to, just do something, keep us off the street, like we're on the street, but we're working, and this is a hobby. Why not do it? We have nothing else to do. We're not spending no money doing it. I've spent money putting it together, but, just something I want to do.
It's something out of fun, man. That's all.
It's out of fun. So, like I said, check out the page. Check out all the information. Send us what, questions that you want us to answer, about anything. I don't care. As a matter of fact, I do have a question from an anonymous person, and it was the silliest question I've heard is, why do men cheat? Whew.
Looks like I'm not answering that question.
Okay, why do men cheat? Listen.
You got anything to say? You brought up the question, man. You gotta.
Okay, I'll tell you why men cheat. Men cheat because, and men don't get offended at me, but I don't know. These days and age, to me, I say love is a myth. Don't you think? It's not like back in the days when, our grandparents were growing up, they were in love with each other. They did everything together. They fought together. They worked together. It's like the woman was at home taking care of the kids. The father was out working.
See, now it's different. There's more variety now, I guess. And
not only that, but it's a lot of freedom.
There's a lot of freedom.
A lot of people want to do different things, and there's a lot of, like you said, it's a lot of variety. So you get out there, and it's like,
people want to try different things. They don't want to stay with that one person all the time, and I don't know.
But then again, it's it's just so much to do.
Yeah, it's life. It's life.
It's not like back in the days. You have so much to do now. It's like you could go to clubs, you can go to lounges, you can just go out and walk the street, and there's so much women and so much men out there to look at. So it's like, okay, all this variety, and then it's like you want to be with that one person, you do love them, but then there's always that option to just it's not like back in the days where it's like, okay, I found my wife. Back in the day, grandparents were growing up, the whole purpose of growing up was to get a woman, have some kids, and have a family and raise that family. Now it's all about, okay, I got to go to work, I got to make money. Oh, well, I don't want to have a girlfriend because she's going to cost too much, or I don't want to have kids because this is going to cost too much, and then you got child support. people, I got right now. I have a friend right now who's going through hell and high water, and it's just incredible that this person is almost 30 years old, and he's has two wonderful kids. He can barely see them. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. There's a lot of men out there nowadays who's going through the same thing, and men, feel me if if you're on this tip.
Yep.
I don't think men are just naturally bad. You got some women out there that just drive men to the point where it's like, you know what, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
So just ladies, put it this way: when you find your mate, make sure that person wants you and wants to be with you, because a lot of you women tend to fall in love too easy, and men too. But you tend to say, "Oh, I love he is the best for we, he is so wonderful to me." So it's like, you think so much about yourself. I say, yeah, you're supposed to think about yourself, but you got to also think about the fact that, is this man 100% yours? Is he going to be 100% yours? And if you get those little voices in your head that tells you, I don't know, then maybe you need to rethink the fact that, okay, maybe I don't want to do the whole relationship thing with this guy right now. Maybe date for 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 20 years and see where it goes. Sometimes people date for a long time and don't even get married. Because the minute they get married, it's like, oh.
Yeah, marriage is a vice grip. It just,
that's ridiculous. And then you end up with the whole, you're getting to the arguing and the fighting
and the punching and the
all of
kicking
that stuff,
and the screaming.
so.
How you doing?
Oh. Shout out to Wendy. Oh, man. So, anyway, any more news about the movies? Anything going on in the...
I think we talked about all the movies. Entertainment wise, what do we have entertainment wise?
Well,
did you hear about Kiefer Sutherland?
People,
headbutting people. What's going on?
People, what is going on with Jack Bauer?
Yes.
What is the problem?
He just joined UFC.
Was he drunk?
Yeah.
He was drunk. Okay. And who was he with? Brooke Shields?
I don't know.
I think it was Brooke Shields he was with. Forgive me, people, if I'm getting the wrong information.
Yeah, getting the wrong information, but we heard that he got drunk and beat up a fashion designer. Actually headbutted him.
And now the female who was with them, apparently what was going on was Kiefer was with the chick.
With she.
And then the other person, who has yet to be named.
Yeah, Anonymous.
Okay, has supposedly said something foul to her or said something that was inappropriate, and Jack Bauer took offense to it and decided to headbutt the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but whatever happened to just a punch? Everybody wants to be a wrestler now.
On that note,
you know what, people, give us a minute, people. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we had to discuss something. Anyway, in the news, Miss Rihanna was in New York shopping. So,
ooh.
Yeah, she's out back in the light. I guess she's really done with Chris Brown after all of that craziness. Shout out to Chris Brown. He's still a good artist, and I hope the best for him. But
they went from a nice relationship, the cute couple, the prince and the princess, and then it goes to the fighting.
Yeah,
it's like, come on.
I don't know, but anyway, I
grabbing her, pushing her from wall to wall,
I like that sound effect. That's just crazy. That's the Bruce Lee sound effect. But so Rihanna was spotted shopping yesterday in New York. She looks really good in this picture.
Let me see that picture.
What do you think, people?
What do we got here?
You think she's over Chris Brown, or do you think that she will run back?
She might be over him. I don't know. Can't really tell. She looks a little weird with her bangs, though, right?
I don't know, but she's a pretty girl. We all know she is, and